Hi, it's Coach Lisa. Today we're going to talk about how to stop procrastinating and start achieving your goals. Research reflects that 1 in 5 procrastinate every day. So it's not just you. Many of us experienced it. Let's just let that sink in for a moment because sometimes we can be our own worst critic and think that we're the only one struggling to keep focus. No, procrastination can be challenging, and there are some who suffer in silence. But today is a new day. And thankfully, you are listening to this video because today is a day to stop allowing procrastination from you reaching your full potential. Come on, you can do this. Listen, anything is possible if you put your heart, your mind, and your action into it. So, are you ready to execute? Let's do this. Today, I'm going to share a framework of strategies on how to stop the habit of procrastinating. And you'll actually begin to be able to start working on these strategies immediately, like today. So let's start. Let's dive in. Let's start with our environment. You want to have a creative space. It's important to have a space that inspires you, a dedicated space for your personal empowerment, particularly now that many are working from home. You may need to explore and really think through how your space is serving you. Is it stimulating your creativity? So, right now, take a look around, evaluate what type of environment do you need to activate the visionary inside of you? I want you to be thoughtful about this because it's important to know what motivates you so that you can create an environment that supports you. Hmm. So be thoughtful about your environment and then envision how you can enhance your creative space to be even more empowering. And then once you have your creative space, we're able to move to the next step in overcoming procrastination, and that is to write it down. Write down your goals and your tasks. I know you think you know what to do, and I've heard it all before. I know what to do, Coach Lisa. It's all in my head. I got it. But the actual process of writing it down is the most powerful way to get those thoughts out of your mind. You see, our goal is to transform those things that are in your head and in your heart into action items. And we do this through the process of writing it down. And let me share a little bit deeper about the why. The purpose of writing it down is that writing it down helps us to reinforce and truly connect with our goals on another level. And that will help boost our motivation and improve our focus on our goals. These are all key elements in actually ultimately achieving our goals. We'll have to sustain our motivation, hold our intensity, track the process, again, writing it down, so that we actually achieve the goal. And then the bonus, the cherry on the top, is that the process of writing it down helps to manage our stress levels. So go ahead, write down your goals, break them down into small tasks, baby step if you have to. And then after that, it's time to celebrate. Celebrate your creative workspace, celebrate your goals list, celebrate your task list, celebrate the baby steps. As you continue to complete each task, take the time to embrace the feeling of accomplishment. Every time you check off that task, every day as you work on your goals, at the end of the day, celebrate your efforts, celebrate your focus, celebrate your tenacity. I want you to celebrate along the way. You don't have to wait until something big happens or you accomplish the ultimate goal. No, your motivation and momentum will build as you celebrate your journey. With every check mark, take the time to recognize your efforts. You see, sometimes we don't recognize all the important steps that led to your success. It reminds me of Snoop Dogg. In 2018, Snoop received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And during the ceremony, he delivered, I think, an empowering speech. And in part, he says, last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. And then he ends it with, I want to thank me for just being me at all times. He said that his speech was a spur of the moment and that he wanted to speak to the people there that were instrumental in his life, and that he also wanted to speak to himself because he said that he felt like he was the one who had did most of the work. And Snoop says, and I quote, I was the one that had to go out on the line and do it and make it happen. So I wanted to give myself some credit. Folks, to fight through and pass through procrastination and to reach those big goals, it will take effort and sacrifice. And a lot of times, as we accomplish goals, we don't pat ourselves on the back and really embrace the feeling of doing what we said we'd do. So this week, as you push through your excuses, as you close down the social media, as you disregard the distracting phone calls, I want you to say, this time, this day, I had the check marks, and celebrate that. We have to be mindful of recognizing and thanking ourselves for the energy and effort that goes into achieving our goals. Now, you may be thinking, Coach Lisa, I've done some version of all that before, and I'm still not making the progress I want. That's why this last step is so important. Community. It's important to have support from like-minded individuals with similar challenges. When we surround ourselves with positive people with exuberant energy, it lifts us and it gives us a boost. Their words, their energy, their encouragement can help clear our head and our thoughts and gives us what we need to fight on. I have a friend, and just the thought of calling her starts me thinking about how she's going to help me mind shift and reshape whatever's going on and whatever I'm going through. And it's just a thought. And then when I actually call her, oh, it's never a pity party. It's always an encouragement party. She helps lifts my thoughts and redirects my attention. Community is designed to strengthen and remind us of our greatness. And I want people in my space who believes in me, who encourages me to stay focused on my purpose, folks who reminds me of my why and reinforces my strength and my confidence, people who are positive and will give you that balance of understanding and encouragement, and also that push that you need to press forward past procrastination, because procrastination can prevent you from reaching your full potential. Now, these strategies that I've given to you, I hope that you will focus on them this week and start achieving your dreams. Create that empowering and inspiring workspace that activates the visionary within you. Write down your goals and break them down into smaller tasks. Celebrate your journey. And at the end of the day, say, yeah, I did that. But if you're looking for the courage to move more powerfully in your life, and you want to move forward and you know you need a community to support you, I want you to click the link below and register for an evening with Coach Lisa. We'll be talking about courage. Listen, you are worthy and capable of achieving anything you put your mind, your heart, and your action into. You don't have to do this by yourself. Join our tribe and let's support each other. My name is Coach Lisa, and may you have a smooth, flowing, productive day.